Welcome to Talking Trash. Last week we talked about conserving energy, just simple things that we can do. This is another way that we can conserve energy. Now, do these look familiar to you? These are called incandescent bulbs. These bulbs are this is what we're used to. These are very familiar to us, and they're pretty high in energy usage. And so you will be seeing in the next year or so, these are actually going to be phased out. You won't be able to buy these bulbs. I've actually had a lot of people say, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of them because I like these so much. People are really used to these bulbs. And so how many people, obviously I'm not going to be able to see your hands up, but how many people have switched from the incandescent bulbs to these bulbs? These are called compact fluorescent bulbs, or CFLs. That's what a lot of people call them, CFLs. I like to call them, when I'm talking to kids, squiggly lights. These are very high energy efficient bulbs that you are able to buy in any store right now. And actually there's a lot of rebates available for the incandescent bulbs too. You can check out your local hardware stores around town and you'll be able to find rebates and really some great deals to buy these bulbs. There's something kind of special about these bulbs though. These bulbs are very, very, very energy efficient, and we'll talk a little bit about that, but they're also made with mercury vapor inside these bulbs. So if you've seen these bulbs, or you've seen the 4-foot bulbs or the 8-foot bulbs that you have in the upper part of your lighting system in your living room or your kitchen, these are not legal to throw in the garbage, whether they're the CFLs or the long 4-foot tubes or 8-foot tubes. They're not allowed to go in the garbage. And so you want to check with your local dealer wherever you bought your fluorescent bulbs, and they will take the CFLs back for sure. I'm not sure about the 4-foot, but check with your local dealer. It's different at every store. But a lot of them are taking these back now. You can also bring them back to your local solid waste transfer station or your local solid waste landfill. In Becker County, you can bring them out to the Becker County Transfer Station and Demolition Landfill. And we actually take 10 of these, or 10 of the 4-foot or 8-foot bulbs for free per trip. So if you have 10 bulbs and you want to get rid of them, you can bring them free. Pretty good deal. So then we take these and recycle them, and they actually recycle the glass, they recycle the mercury vapor. It's really pretty simple. And so I want to kind of point out to you what happens when you use these, how much energy we save. Now I'm going to get the facts here just because I want to make sure that I give you the correct information. I have a good memory, but it's really extremely short. So I want to tell you the impact that you make when you buy one fluorescent bulb instead of the incandescent bulb. When you buy one bulb, the personal impact that you make, if you switch out one bulb from the from the incandescent to the compact fluorescent, you switch out one bulb and use it 2 hours a day with the CFL, that produces the same amount of light. So let's see, these are both, they both produce the same amount of lumens, which is what the light that we see, lumens. It's the light that we see. Let's say they're both 100-watt bulbs. So they're both going to give the light of a 100-watt bulb. Okay, so if you use one bulb 2 hours a day with a CFL that produces the same amount of light, you will save $3.58 per year, enough to pay for this bulb this year. Then, as a community, if you spend $60 of your own money and gave a CFL to 20 of your favorite people, and including yourself, and then followed up with them and made sure they used it for 2 hours a day, pretty easy because you're talking to them anyway, you'd be generating $70 per year in an economic benefit, so they can spend it in their neighborhood. And a broader impact, if everybody in the United States in a three-person family used the CFL, we would save $400 million in energy savings per year. Big impact. One person really does make a difference.